Good morning, this is Dwayne, and today I'd like to take a look at the circle of keys with you and urge you to look at songs in a new light. I'd like you to look for opportunities in songs where the chords progress around the circle. By the way, the circle of keys, let's take a look at the circle of keys on your screen for just a second. The circle of keys, sometimes it's known as the circle of fifths. Sometimes it's known as a circle of fourths. Other times it's known as a circle of keys. It's all the same animal. It just depends which way you go on the circle. If you go to the right on the circle, then you come to the flat keys first. And if you go to the left, you come to the sharp keys first. And they're related like this. If you start at the top of the circle, you'll see C. In the key of C, there are no sharps or flats. The most closely related key to the key of C is one to the right, which would be F. That has one flat. The key of F has one flat in it. Another most closely related key to the key of C is G. That's one to the left. You'll notice G is to the left of C there at the top of the circle. Okay? So the two most closely related keys to the key of C are F with one flat and G with one sharp. Okay, and then as you go around the circle to the right, it would be F. The key of F has one flat, then the key of B flat has two flats, key of E flat has three flats, key of A flat has four flats, D flat 5, G flat 6, and so on. If you go the other way from the top, if you go to the left, the key of C has no sharps, the key of G has one sharp, the key of D has two sharps, the key of A has three sharps, key of E has four sharps, key of B has five sharps, and the key of F sharp has six sharps. F sharp at the bottom is inharmonic, the same as G flat with six flats, of course. Okay, so back to my point here. A lot of songs progress around that circle. For example, you probably know this song. Now I want you to notice the first chord is F minor. So look for F on the circle. Okay, do you see the F? It's the second one past C. Okay. Now the very next chord after that F minor chord is going to be a B flat chord. The next is an E flat chord. The next is the A flat chord. The next is the D flat chord. Okay, and then we go elsewhere. Okay, but my point is we went around the circle to the right from F to B flat to E flat to D flat, A flat to D flat. In other words, we went 5 points around the circle, didn't we? There's 12 points on the circle. We went 5/12ths of the way. Okay. Now, what good does that is to know that? Well, as you look for songs, I want you to, as you look at songs, I want you to look for opportunities because chord progressions often progress that way. They progress around the circle, usually from right to left. Okay, so in the future, I want you to look for that. If you had an E chord, probably the next most likely chord will be an A. Why? Because it goes around the circle that way, doesn't it? What would be after A? D. What would be after D? G. What would be after G? C. Okay? See that? Song after song after song goes around the circle of keys like that. So look for opportunities, would you? Okay, that's the tip for today. We'll see you tomorrow. Bye-bye for now.